І так, всім привіт. Привіт. Починаємо ігру. От такі в мене, звісно, ноги ще ті. Дивіться, можу так управляти руки. Типу всі в венах, як сосиски таліпаються. О, чайки вон. Ну, ігрушка на вигляд непогано. Да, жалко, що ми не можемо по кораблю ходити, але то таке. Так, давайте начать. Так. Так. Ми будемо грати сидя. Сидя це так, стоя. Ми будемо грати стоя. Отлично. Так, начати. Так, безопасность. Так, це буде розмір. Так, вінетки нам не треба. Да, свободне переміщення, плюс це, щоб ми могли. Так, тут, що у нас хоче? Режим комфорту. Так, да, хай буде рекомендуємо. Так, окей.
Now, stop me if you've heard this one before.
You always say that, Papa.
Ha! And yet you never stop me. But, little Nina,
Качка. Ой,
perhaps you do not want a story?
ладно, привіт.
Tell the story.
Це не качка, ладно.
But of course!
Чайка.
I had set sail on my greatest adventure
Ого,
to discover the fabled Isle of Libertalia. You
Ліберталія.
remember, I told you of Libertalia, Nina.
The land of true freedom.
That's right. The greatest prize for a sailor.
Русалки.
My destiny.
Таке дивні вони.
But this time,
Ого.
my plans had gone, well, all to pieces.
В смысле? Руки відділяються. Типа врізались. Хо. Ого. Все відділилось. Блін, як це круто. Такі зірки.
I had seen a bit of the world, from legendary fisherman to heroic lighthouse keeper to, now, treasure hunter. So this was not the first time your papa had to pick himself up
Ще
and piece
одинаково
himself back together.
розміру. І так. Глава перша.
So, there I was, just another jumble of jetsam, washed up on an unfamiliar shore.
Ого, дивіться. Це я, голова. Ну, бородка так нічого. Так. Що каже? Повернути голову. О, рука. Так,
No
що?
doubt about
І
it,
те.
I needed to pull myself together.
Так, куди? Ну, сюди дайте. Прикольно. Так.
How long did you just lie there, Papa?
I didn't just lie there. I was missing two things that every sailor needs. Now, what could they be?
Your sea legs.
Now I was beginning to
Привет.
pull myself together. Now
Привіт,
I could
привіт.
stand on my own 2 feet, but still I was rolling around like a
Привет.
drunken sailor. I needed to get my head on straight. Back then,
Ага,
I'd
дивіться.
forget my own
Все.
hand.
Так,
if
немає
someone
одної
would
руки.
remind me.
Де вона? Так.
There. Now there was just one thing left.
You've forgotten your hand, Papa.
Ого.
To grasp the situation
Так.
with both hands.
А що робити, якщо вона туди впала?
Your hand. Over there.
А,
But of course.
дві руки. Я ціленький, ціленький.
Marooned.
О, коліна. До речі,
The current had carried me
тут коліна в мене, де
and I
реальні
couldn't
коліна.
swim against it.
Прикольно.
But I just needed a change of perspective. I'm a model fisherman after all. Why, if I so wished, I could pop off my head and put it up somewhere high to get a good look around.
Прикольно. Так, отак я можу телепортуватись. Або оцим джойстиком ходити. Танцюю, танцюю. Ну, звісно, якщо отак дивитися, то не окачує. Ну тільки починаю дивитися на ноги і то трошки окачу. Так, що мені далі? Запустіть голову.
Wow! So you just popped your head off, Papa? Will I be able to do that when I grow up?
Better check with me before you try.
Так, а, ну мені треба туди.
I
О,
needed to keep my head
помс.
high. Perhaps I could throw my head up.
Ха-ха.
What's next?
Так, пройдітесь. Так, куди ми будемо йти? А йти без голови дуже тяжко. Так, нам туди. Туди тіло. От туди, сюди. Оп. Сюди. Так, тепер що нам? Оглянулися, нажали.
Progress. Soon I would escape, make my fortune, find libertalia and true freedom.
Так,
An
ми
appetite for
можемо
adventure little
куди
later.
хочеш стріляти.
But first, food. A sailor needs a full belly to keep body and soul together. I reached for the coconut, awake with hunger.
Так, що нам треба зробити? Візьміть кокос.
Got it!
Ура, кокос.
Now, little shipmate, what do we do with coconuts? Uh-huh. Success! My mouth watered.
Є.
Hi! What's this? Who's stealing my coconuts?
That was when I heard
Привет.
a familiar voice. There, perched on the rock, an old rival of mine. Cunning and
Диви, він слідкує за мною.
These coconuts are to feed my family. You cast off, all cast away. Unlike you,
Що?
I have responsibilities.
Віддай руку. Руку віддай.
of course, I offered him my hand, but as always, he seized the advantage. When sailors disagree, little shipmate, sooner or later, someone starts to throw hands. This time it was my turn.
But Honey Nice, the coconuts are for his family.
Oh yes, family can drive you mad. Always interrupting stories at crucial moments.
Так.
It was a duel for the ages.
Все,
But
вернув.
finally, I got the upper hand.
Так. Що
Then
далі?
treachery. Give him a chance and that crabby landlubber would take an arm and a leg.
Чувак, ноги верни. Ноги верни.
had regained my footing, but my old rival had another trick up his sleeve. Oh. You see, he tried to turn my head, make me see things his way. Got him at last. Now, little shipmate, what do we say
Huh?
when we try it?
Okay, I hear. Let's make a deal. If you give me one of those handy hands of yours,
На.
I'll give you my plow. Those nimble, handy fingers will help me smash coconuts, and I'm sure you could use a powerful pinch. Give me your hand, Bob, for old time's sake.
Так. Викинув.
Here is my clue. It's my best one, I promise. Merci, Bob. Now, no more leaving claw to mouse for my family.
Bye, Mr. Crab. What happened next, Papa?
Now, escape. There had to be a way out of this little cove. I saw a gate earlier, blocking the way. Perhaps my new claw could help.
Так, що далі я маю зробити? Напевно, туди.
There was signs of life. A gate that was bound shut. Snip, snip.
Ага,
It was high
ясно.
time I got off this beach.
Клішньою я обхватую
But
і
how?
обрізаю
I thought I could smell
нитки.
smoke.
Look up, Papa. Look up.
Oh. At least I knew what had happened to my boat. Ah, le téméraire. Tell me, Nina, if every part of a boat is repaired or replaced until not a plank of the original remains, is it still the same boat?
Well, what does the boat think?
True wisdom, little shipmate. Now, our way forward was blocked. The bridge was broken. But I suppose I could use the washed up
Так, мені
planks
ще
from
дві
all
надо.
the téméraire.
Наугад. Так. Напевно, десь ще там є.
I only needed a few planks.
Так. Ні. Там теж. А що як? О. Не побачив.
We did it!
Ноги комедні. Так, нам напевно сюди.
I couldn't climb out with a hand and a claw. I needed something to help me climb. The solution had to be somewhere on that beach. It seemed I wasn't the first to wash up on this particular shore. The shack was shut up tight.
Yeah! What was in the shack? What was in the shack?
Yes, plenty of friends and buccaneers had passed through before me and left their mark.
Like who?
My old shipmate, Gutless Jack, greeted me with a grin. The years had not been kind to him. Not like your papa. You see, when you find yourself on strange shores, you have to adapt if you want to change your fortune.
Так, ну, принаймні ми тут нічого не можемо більше зробити. Так, запустіть крюк.
Whee!
О, прикольно.
I want to be a flying pirate too, Papa.
I was no pirate, merely a seagoing scoundrel. And you, Nina, will fly higher than I ever did.
Що, бутилками нічого не можна робити? Ну ладно. Так, сюди заліз.
Yes, I was shipwrecked, alone, marooned. But when you've hit rock bottom, ma petite, there's only one way to go. Up. But it would be hard going with only one hook.
Ну, вже теж.
Perhaps if I had a second hook. Two hooks? Now I was twice the pirate. I mean, sailor.
Пірати. Зачепити один на один нельзя. А не, можна. Опа. Так. Привіт, привіт. Так, куди мені дальше? Так, тут я вже зачистив, забрав крюки. Куди мені далі? Ага. Входу, ага. Так. Так.
Finally, I neared the cliff top. Soon I could resume my search for Libertalia. The Isle of Perfect. At last,
Фух,
I
ура!
was out of that little
Ура! Так, йдемо далі.
A campfire, I saw signs of life. But
Нічого.
then, a chill came over me. Out in the harbor, a huge mothership. I knew that vessel. Oh yes. It seemed I had stumbled on the island hideaway of Captain Kenred and a bloodthirsty pirate crew. Sinister figures crowded around. They had
Ого.
found me. I put up my hooks, ready to fight it out.
What happens next?
Ого.
Back to reality, Nina.
Ого. Прикольно. Ще не дістав. О, це наш Боб. Опа. Ти куди впав? Пустій тут, а? Блін, прикольний гаражик. Такий реалістичний. Блін, даже вон там вікно. Дуже круто виглядає. Реально як в гаражі якомусь. Ну що, відповідаємо.
Are you there, Nina? Darling? Hello? I'm here, Mum. Are you okay? I'm fine, darling. How are you getting on down there? Are the models all packed up? Oh, no. I've made a good start, though. I hope you haven't just been playing around. The hours you and Bob used to spend making his models while he told you all those old stories.
Прикольно.
All right, come on, Nina.
70 років мамі. Ой, тут щось погано видно. Так, відкрити коробку. Кораблик. Тюрма.
Oh, yeah. I remember the story that went with this one. Bob imprisoned by the dreaded Captain Kenred. There's the cage. Now we need the prisoner. Where are you, Bob?
Так, Боб. А ми грали за Боба. Ого, осьміног такий. Кальмаріш. О, Боб, ти ж тут стояв. Що, Боб? Ідем. Далі.
Papa, when you first met Mum, did she like you right away?
Well, not instantly.
What about you? Was it love at first sight?
But to understand that story, you must hear how I escaped the bloodthirsty Bunmer pirates. But first, we need to fear some
Блін,
pirate
оці
ship.
часточки, які
Let's get it.
літають. Пилюк. Дуже круто зроблено.
Now you're mine, Bob! Cried Captain Kenred with a hideous laugh. Soon you will be in the clutches of the
Блін, яке
Kraken.
воно все маленьке.
We'll see about that, said Bob.
Uncanny impression, Bob. You really nailed the hideous laugh.
Captain Kenred? Did you hear that? That is,
You tell her, Papa. They say you're a fine sailor, Bob. But I didn't know you were a storyteller.
My greatest story is yet to come, Kenred. The tale of how I escaped the Bonne-Mer and bested a captain.
So there. I'd heard you were a wit as well. I see the stories were half right. I hope you're ready to work, Bob. You don't have to be in one piece to scrub grog pots. And if you work hard, We'll put you back together.
Curse
you, Kenred.
You cannot keep me from my quest, Kenred. I shall find Libertalia.
Libertalia. Bob, no one ever gets to Libertalia. Don't you know that? Oh, don't tell me that that's what you're all about. The land of perfect freedom? I searched for it too, Bob. There's no such place. Like I said, if you stay here,
Вони мені
work,
по коліна.
we'll put you back together. Look, I've got to go. I never let my men carouse without me. Bad form.
Well, yes, that would be bad form. A noble sentiment. Perhaps if we were not mortal adversaries, we could have been shipmates.
Right, sure. Libertalia. Ah!
So, there I was, captive of a cruel, yet strangely compelling pirate captain.
So, how did you get out of her clutches?
This would be my greatest escape yet.
Так, ми на кораблі.
I was sure I could get one hand free. I wouldn't get far without my sea legs.
Ну, рукою управляти це дуже тяжко.
There you go.
Так, у нас немає руки. Привіт, привіт.
In a cage nearby, I could see the claw my old
Вон
rival
рука.
had given me. I had to unlock the cage.
Так. Ні. Отут. Взяв, молодець. Розвертайся. Прямо. Ні, отак. Давай.
Now things were coming together. My head had got me into this mess. Now my head.
Yeah.
Ура!
No one takes a piece
Ура!
out of
Це
old
перемога.
Yes. Our hero was back in one piece. Now to escape. They had put me in the hold, like common cargo. I had to unlock the door. Ha! Sailor, storyteller, escapologist. Is there
Блін, око
anything I
чухається.
can't do?
Що, все випали?
Is that a spare bob head? Papa,
The secret passage ahead was locked, but this old head of mine still held a few secrets.
all your models always had a little secret trap door somewhere, didn't they? No wonder you always escaped in your stories.
Mate, we're trying to escape, remember?
Поняла, де я опинився? Корабель, який я ставив. Зараз, секундочку. Корабель, який я ставив, а це склад. Точніше, підвал. Так, що пропала, голова пропала. І так, йдемо далі. А куди нам далі?
Through the porthole, I spied my boat, le téméraire. The scurvy dogs had commandeered him. Nothing for it, I had to commandeer him back.
Ага. Так, звідси пройшов, сюди нам іти.
The ship was in...
What did Captain Kenrid mean when she said she'd put you back together?
Well, perhaps Kenred was not quite as fearsome and cruel as her reputation. Formidable, to be sure. The engine room, what a beast. Getting to the other side would take every ounce of my cunning.
Так, нам треба туди на виход. Ми в моторному відсіку.
Again, Bob must climb, ever upwards. If only I still had a climbing hook.
Так, нам щось треба. А, крюк.
Now we can make progress.
Так, крюк є. Це мені треба чи не треба? Цікаво.
So, I would need to repair another of the pirate's machine. The feared bonne mère was falling apart.
Так. Непонятно, що там. О. Так краще, ага.
The parts I needed were
Туди
not far
зайти.
away.
Тут впасти, пробіг. Ти не знаю куди. Угу. Ага. Так, у нас є шестерня. Ага, знов сюди. Не вистачає ще одної. Тут немає. Ціла лабораторія. Так, хорошо, а де ми ще одну шестерню візьмемо? Так, гаком. Зачепитися ми десь можемо чи ні? Ну-ка, дивимося. Ага. Ми запускаємо цю штуку. Тоді воно рухається. Нічого. Нічого, на що є ці шкафи? Тут нічого нема. Ось шестерня. Так, сюди є. Дальше. Каже краб.
How could I get across the gap?
All these moving parts. Why did he build these models and tell these stories over and over? Is this why you like building models? Because you're always fixing machines.
Ah, yes. Again, I was fixing the pirate's ship for them. Looked like I needed several cogs. There would be spare cogs somewhere inside the ship's giant engine. There should be one last cog laying around. There must be a loose cog somewhere inside this big engine.
Ну, блін, зайшов в тупик. його ушатало. Так, по кругу тут ясно.
I'm sure I could find spare cogs inside the engine. There was a cog at the top of the engine. I just didn't reach my hand all the way through it. Near the top of the engine, I need to throw my head to see what I was doing. Then get my hand on that cog.
Блін, як там? Як цю довбану шестерню дістати? А, точно можна і так. Угу.
Near the top of the engine, I need to throw my head to see what I was doing. Then get my hand on that cover. The bowels of this ship were like a maze, but I couldn't follow my nose. I was starting to smell fresh sea air. I was nearing the upper decks. The exit was right there, but closed, of course. At last, I reached the crew area. My escape was getting dangerous, but nothing would keep me from my quest for true freedom.